tell you that truthfully. So what does that mean about World War I? And I know I don't want to insult anyone's intelligence. You guys are very much familiar with the history of World War I, I'm sure, and how Armistice Day led to Veterans Day. But what I use Veterans Day to do is reflect on other people's sacrifice, not my own. I reflect on the sacrifice of the family members that are left behind when soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines, both men and women, go and serve overseas. I use the time to reflect to thank the great American business owners and hard workers and taxpayers that support all of the endeavors that the men and women in uniform are able to do. I really like to reflect on and be thankful for the Korean and Vietnam vets that came before us, that came home from a forgotten war, or from a war that people weren't proud of and were so harshly treated and treated so poorly by a nation that didn't support what they had done. By them going through those terrible conditions, opened the door for my generation, people that are of the global war on terror and since then, to have open arms welcome us when we come home. And I will tell you how very much powerful that is to be able to readjust back when you're coming home to people that want you. So I'm so very thankful for those generations, especially these men to my left. I'm thankful to have first world problems. I don't know if you guys have heard that term before, but the fact that my food is cold in the restaurant because the server took too long means that I can be upset that I actually have a meal to eat. The fact that I just locked my keys in the car, I'm thankful that I was able to do that because I actually have a car to drive in. The fact that I just ran out of hot water because my wife took a shower first and then I had to take one after. I'm still thankful that I can take a clean shower with sanitary water. And these are the things that most people in the world don't get to enjoy to the level that we do. So be thankful that we have first world problems. And the last thing I want to touch on real quick, like I said, to give you a global perspective. When World War I came to an end, Turkey had just emerged as a new country following the breakup of the Ottoman Empire. They'd been subject to the invasion of Allied forces, people friendly to us, from Australia and New Zealand. If you guys ever get a chance to watch the movie Gallipoli, it's an opportunity to see that firsthand. This guy by the name of Ataturk, who was a commander of the Turkish forces during the time of the invasion, who then rose to become the leader of Turkey, could have easily have completely dismissed the fact that people from another country had invaded their homeland in the attempt to kill this countrymen and overthrow their government. And remember, I'm talking our side, like we're the good guys. Okay? These are supposed to be the bad guys. Following World War I, he invited the families of the fallen soldiers that had died invading his country and dedicated the National Cemetery to them and said, even though they took up arms against us in our home, they will always be laying among brothers, and they will be in welcome arms here at home and be laid to rest. So it's such a pragmatic approach to realize that even though we're willing to, at one point, kill each other, at the end of the day, we heal up those wounds, tie together, and find that common strand of humanity that we're able to look at each other and embrace. So, last thing I'll say is, absolutely, we've got this election that's been divisive. Let's find this opportunity now to find some common ground as Americans and be proud of who we are, because I sure as hell am proud of you.